Hi, this is Banyard from Natural Mindfulness, and I wanted to share with you today my 4 tips for creating nature connection in your life. We're hearing some fantastic new information about what a lot of people have known intuitively, and that's some science now that's proving that immersing yourself in nature for periods of time is really good for your physical well-being, but also your mental health and our spiritual health too. And this connection with nature, I think, is going to become a much more important part of people's lives. Particularly, it's going to become as much a part of your life as, you know, as taking regular exercise is immersing ourselves in nature. So here are my 4 tips for you. The first tip is to actually get out here. That's the hardest bit. We have so many have-tos, musts, want-tos, should-dos, have to do's, can't do's in our lives. We have very busy lives, very stressful lives, and I think that makes it hard for some people to sort of find the time or give themselves permission to come out into nature and appear to be doing nothing. What I love about coming out into nature is you generally do just wander around in nature, appreciating what's around you, and can benefit from that. And I think there are times when we need to have that in our lives, a time when we're not doing as much, and avoid feeling guilty for it. So step 1 is, you know, making the time, investing the time, and actually getting yourselves out here. Step 2 is, when you're here, be in nature. Use our senses. We've got a great way to ground ourselves that we don't use that often. One is to notice your breath, breathing. Any of you that have done yoga, meditation, or mindfulness will know that focusing on the breath is a great way to become present. So often what I'll do is I'll walk into a woodland like this, and I've brought my body here, but it takes me a while for my mind to sort of catch up with my body. So I do a breathing exercise where I count slowly to 100, counting my breath. So I start, my in-breath is 1, my out-breath is 2, and I count all the way to 100, which the first few times I did it felt really difficult and really hard to do, but I've gradually got used to it. And what I found is, in the time it took me to breathe in and out for 100 times, it really grounded me. It sort of brought my mind into nature as well. And once your mind is in nature, which is step 2, you can move on to step 3, which is to start to connect to the natural world through the senses. So touching what's around you, looking at what's around you, listening to the sounds, smelling the smells. This morning I can smell petrichor, which is a sort of a wonderful smell. It's sort of a fungal smell that comes off the forest floor that's apparently filled with wonderful bacteria, and that sort of acts as a sort of an antibiotic. There's also the colours. I mean, looking around me now, there's some wonderful greens, and those greens stimulate serotonin, and serotonin is the antidepressant, or the brain chemical that antidepressants stimulate. So you can actually get a similar or even better a kind of feeling of heightened mood from the serotonin being released just looking at green, and it's fantastic. Also looking around as well, you can see all these trees around me. These trees are evergreens. They're giving off something called phytoncides, and phytoncides is an essential wood oil that's the tree's immune system, and you'll hear about that if you've ever researched forest bathing or Shinrin-yoku. You'll hear me talk about that on other videos, and those phytoncides actually reduce cortisol levels in the body. And they also boost our NK cells. They boost the natural kill cells that are our immune system. So the third step is to connect with what's around you through all of your senses. And then the 4th step, the final step, is to share. Like I'm doing now with this video, is to sort of share your natural nature connection experiences with others. There's something wonderful about experiencing something for yourself and then going and sharing that with other people. So 4 very easy steps. 1, get out into nature. 2, when you're out in nature, be there, get your mind there as well as your body. 3rd is then to connect to the natural world through your senses, and then the 4th is to share with other people. So just a quick video, 4 little tips for you. If you do go out and try this for yourselves, please come back and let us know. Put a message underneath here that you've done it, or contact me directly to say you've done it, and encourage others to do that with you as well. So anyway, thank you for your time and listening to watching this video, and enjoy what it is you're doing today. And I'm going to continue enjoying my walk through the woods myself. So bye-bye for now.